Welcome back, ladies, gentlemen, and NBs, and thank you for tuning back into St. Andrew TV. And as you can see today, we are back in the recording studio after our brief stint outside. So this video is brought to you by the comment section of one of my videos named The Cavalry Draw. Jerry Lancaster writes, "Could you do something on the Bill Akins draw? It's a little funky, but neat." Well, Jerry, luckily enough for you, I went to Bill Akins' YouTube channel and I looked over what made his draw technique special. And I must say, it is unorthodox to say the least, but you did comment on the right video because he is wearing his pistols in the cavalry draw position. And even better for everyone here, it is quite simple to do because we've already done a variation of the rotation of the pistol when you're spinning it on your finger. So after this brief intro, we are going to see if we can learn it.
No one on the corner has swagger like us. Hit me on my burner prepaid wireless. We pack and deliver like UPS trucks. Already gonna hell, just pumping that gas. All I wanna do is and sing and take your money. All I wanna do is and sing and take your money.
So, as I said earlier, I went to Bill Akins' YouTube channel. And he is a Wild West enthusiast, such as myself. So I suggest that you go over to Bill's channel, that will be linked down below, and give his video on his own custom draw technique before you watch this one, because I am just replicating what he came up with. So with that being said, what he does is he actually has 1860 Army revolvers, which are old ball and cap, and he has them placed on his hip in the cavalry position. And instead of doing the traditional twist and draw method where you pull with your arm overturned and point, he does it a little bit differently. We all know it as the road agent spin or the curly bill spin. And he does the reverse of that, bringing it out of the holster and up to a firing position. So if anybody remembers my video on the road agent spin or the curly bill spin, it's quick. All you do, you have your pistol in a surrender formation and you're holding it out to the unsuspecting victim, and you turn it over by opening your hand and letting the pistol fall with it, and then you rotate it up into a more aggressive position. So how he does it is he does exactly that, but he does it from a holstered position. And I do apologize, I have a traditional cavalry holster and I don't have anything cut to give me easy access to my trigger guard. But how you do this is you're going to take your index finger and you are going to hook it on your trigger guard and make sure that your other fingers are there, so when the pistol rotates into your hand, you are catching the frame of your pistol when it turns over. So I am going to go slow here. Hypothetically, if I had the right holster to be doing this with, you'd pull it, you'd open your hand and let the pistol rotate, and then with the continuous momentum, you're going to bring it up into a firing position. That's all there is to it. So from the front, we are going to hook our finger, make sure your hands are there to catch the pistol when it rotates over, and bring it up. That is the Bill Akins draw, which is a variation of the road agent spin or the curly bill spin. So let's try to speed it up and see if we can master the Bill Akins draw. Like I said, theoretically, if I had cross draw holsters that weren't a cavalry model, I'd have the pistol sitting a little more outright to make sure that I have a good grasp of it. My finger is clinched to the trigger guard and my other fingers are ready to catch the pistol when it is removed. Something like that. And you bring it back into your holster the same way you brought it out, just in a reverse motion. that seems pretty simple. If you guys have mastered the Road Agent Spin or the Curly Bill Spin, this should be no problem. You're just starting from a holstered position. But let's do it from the side angle. Simple as that. I don't think there's too much to unpack with this video. I will add that when Bill does his, he usually brings it up and he'll throw in a spin or two, make it look really, really nice, and then he'll place it back in his holster, which is pretty cool. That is a very interesting way to draw a pistol. I don't know if you were ever in a gunfight, you're gonna pull that one out, because that is more of the sleight of hand move to give yourself up with the long-term goal of flipping around on your potential target. Coming from a holster position, I don't know how well it works, and I'm not apt to find out. Whatever the case, that is a very cool way and a very flashy way to draw your iron. Like I said, this is just a variation of the Curly Bill Spin or the Road Agent Spin, except you are just coming from holster instead of having your pistols out in front of you, or in my case, one pistol. If you want to try this at home, I suggest getting a holster that is either a cross draw and place it over here, or a left-handed cross draw and place it over here, because you will have a better handle on your pistols instead of this deep-pocketed 1887 cavalry holster, because it is meant to secure your pistol. Anyway, I digress, and I appreciate everyone coming along for the ride today. I'd like to thank Jerry for the comment, and I'd also like to thank Bill Akins for letting me use his draw style. I mean, he even named it after himself, which is pretty cool. I do not have a draw style yet, but we'll get there. Anyway, if you liked the video, feel free to hit the like button at the bottom of the screen. Feel free to leave a comment over anything. I read them all and I try to get back to them all. Thank you to everyone who has subscribed as of late. I really do appreciate it. But if you come across this video and you have not hit that subscribe button, think about doing so, because you're a daisy if you do.